Bible isn't just a holy book, it's real history. But behind those stories are real people, real events, and real history. Here are 4 moments in Bible history you need to know. For Bible history. 1. Era of written. The Bible took about 1,600 years to complete, meaning that the first parts of the Bible, the books of the law, were written around 1400 to 1500 BC, and the last part of the Bible, Revelation, was written between 96 to 100 AD. This makes the Bible the longest book to be completed. 2. Old Testament. Old Testament. Writing began around 1400 to 1500 BC, and the last Old Testament prophet and writer was Malachi. Malachi wrote the book of prophecy in 425 BC. After the prophecy of Malachi, God did not send a message through any prophet, nor did he write a book. Therefore, the 400-year period from Malachi to the coming of Christ is called the time of silence. 3. The period of silence. This period represents the 400 years from the time the prophet Malachi completed the last book of the Old Testament until the rise of John the Baptist. During this period, God did not give prophecy or scripture to any man. This period was the transition from the Old Testament to the New Testament. In this period of silence, 1. The Apocrypha, which was later accepted as part of the Bible by the Catholic and Orthodox churches. The Deuterocanonical books began to be written in the middle of this silent period, around 200 BC, and were completed around 100 to 200 AD. This shows that the books were not written under the inspiration of God like the other books, and that even though they are called Old Testament books, they were also written during the New Testament period, which has created a conflict between time and history. 2. Covenant. The word covenant expresses the idea of a contract, an agreement, and in the Greek language there are 2 types of covenants. These are sonatike, which is a covenant between 2 equal parties, and diatike, which is a covenant between 2 unequal parties. Therefore, the covenants of the Bible are diatike. 4. New Testament. The first books of the New Testament, the Epistle of James and the Galatians, were written between 45 to 50 AD, and the last book of the New Testament was written between 96 to 100 AD. Next video is the people God used to write the Bible. If this study was helpful, please like the video and subscribe for future teachings. Sharing this with others helps spread the message. Thank you for supporting our ministry.